You still stuck in Miami, ain't you?
No.
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like you still stuck in Miami, man.
I mean, the
Look
shoulders
like
were
you
smooth.
still. I
It
mean,
is what it is.
you look like you still in cruise mode.
It is what it
Which
is.
I
I
would
feel
love.
like. I feel like I should be. I
I
want to
wish I
be.
was. I wish I was.
But I couldn't do I couldn't do another set of 7 days on the boat. I couldn't do it. Anyway,
You can do another 7.
not back to back. Not back to back. I need at least a 7 days of a break first. I don't think I could do. I don't think I could do a 10, 14 day. I couldn't do it.
So I could do a 10. 14, I can see it. 14,
And tell you,
but
and tell you
14,
true,
I
it
have to be
would
going a lot of places. Like I have
tell
to
you
hit.
true, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't front load all the entertainment.
True. If
If you
I
spread it
could
out
do,
throughout the 10, okay, I'm pretty sure I could do a 10. If you spread out all the entertainment, all the events, and had like one event every other day or something like that, okay,
or at least don't continue switching scheduled events off and on
that
everywhere.
part, that part. Anyway, what's good? What's
Oh
happening?
man, what's happening, people all over the globe? We're back. You could tell we had a good time. We gave y'all some content while we were gone, or at least we tried to give y'all as much content as we could. However, the internet was not working with us. We had to Jimmy rig, do everything we could to get up in there and fix it and do what we could. Found out apparently on certain cruise liners, even the unlimited package of internet only allows you to have one device hooked up to the internet. That is the wildest thing I saw all weekend. That was the wildest thing I saw all week. But you know what?
It's right. It's correct.
I thought that said Professor Procrastinator, and I still think it still would work.
It still be correct. But
But
yo, what's
God,
good? What's happening? How you living, y'all? It's Rosebox 26. It's Joe. It's your boy Joe. We back with my dog, Myron McCray over here.
yes, sir. Y'all know who it is, the captain of the Hooligan Express himself.
And like he said, we tried to go live on the boat, but the way that the internet was set up, it just wasn't happening.
TJ, Mark,
It just
Chris,
was not it.
don't trust us. We weren't trying not to post videos. The boat was just not allowing us to post like that. The way we figured out how to get a live up for that last one this past weekend, he'll tell you, I had to figure this out. I had to like make something work.
Yeah, he had to. When I tell you there was some networking going on, man.
Listen, I figured out I can do a lot with a hotspot, a good mic, and a good camera.
Thanks. But we back. We here giving y'all some updated news on what's going on. One, let's just go ahead and point out 2-0 for the last 2 weeks. Beat Big Dog Syracuse and then came back and beat Stanford. And I'll admit,
that Stanford win was impressive. That Stanford win was impressive.
Win was definitely impressive.
I don't care what you say. That Stanford win was impressive.
Because Stanford was 100% supposed to be the better team. And you know, I think I brought this up before. Like, you can have that argument that sure, Stanford was down their starting quarterback. They didn't even use the backup. They used the backup to the backup to the backup. Sure, listen, you could say they went with the true freshman.
Stanford was still up on us
was in
for
our
a good
favor.
amount of the game.
I'm about to say that was the other thing. You could say it was still in our favor, but like the Syracuse game, sure, you played 2 true freshmen because you didn't trust the actual backup because he was a turnover machine. Then you come with Stanford, who I'll admit had a better quarterback situation. The offense itself was way better setup overall by comparison to the 2 games. Because like I said, Syracuse is just trying to figure it out right now.
My apologies. Stanford wasn't up, but the way the momentum felt, it just felt like they had more control for a good amount of the game.
Oh, they absolutely did. Because remember, they had 30 minutes of time of possession.
Because I'm looking at it. If you look at the scores, it's like, oh, we went up 3-0. They tied at 3-3. We go up 10-3, then 13-3, then 23. So it's just like, oh, you would think that we had control of that game. And it's like, not really.
Not really.
said,
we didn't start gaining control until
third quarter.
about a quarter away until third quarter. Because Stanford had control pretty much all the first half. The only problem was Stanford couldn't score.
Because look at it
which
this
was
way,
their problem, which was benefit for us.
Because look at it this way, and here's the reason why I say that. Like you said, time of possession. They had it for 32 minutes to our 27. They were 1 of 1 on fourth down. We didn't even try for it on fourth down. Third down, they went 10 of 18. We went 6 of 15. Penalties, they had fewer penalties than us, but they went for more penalty yards. They had 8 penalties for 80 yards. We had 11 for 73. They had 22 first downs to our 13, and they had 320 yards to our 253. The one kicker, though, we won the turnover battle. They had 2 turnovers. We had 1. So it's like in all aspects, when you look at it, and Stanford's honestly winning majority of the stats, they should have won this game.
Oh, and don't forget the 9 sacks. Don't forget we had 9 sacks in there.
Yes.
Which is fantastic for any defense.
Fantastic, but wild.
But yeah, like I said, the biggest problem is for this current North Carolina team right now is we have to find a way to not have to show up in just the second half. If we can, because I think I was telling you when we were tried before, I would have taken a three-quarter performance from the offense. If your defense is putting together a full 4-quarter game like they did against Stanford, I will deal with an offense kicking in second quarter and finishing through fourth. But when we don't have an offense to complement the defense for the whole first half of for the last 2 games, which is what has been happening, despite the fact that, yeah, we come out, Bill does what he does with the second half adjustments. We come out looking better, but we need to look good the first half and look better in the second half is what we need to start doing. But once again, as we've said the last couple of weeks, this is a team that has been progressing baby step by baby step.
I'm going to say this.
It's starting to look like something.
I'm going to say this because, yeah, you want a team to play all 4 quarters. You want a team to do everything and just be in lockstep, right? Because the defense played all 4. Defense showed up all 4 quarters. Offense did not. I feel, and I think in my heart of hearts, that right now, as good as this team is showing, it can't happen for both sides of the football. At least not this year. The way they played this year, you're not going to get all 4 quarters from both sides. At least not until probably the end, like bowl game, maybe. Like if we make a bowl game, and we'll talk more about that later. And the reason being is because the consistency and the camaraderie is just now coming together. And offensively, we've been struggling all year. Like let's keep it a bean, y'all. We've been struggling all year. To ask this offense now to do something that they haven't done all year, which is show up for all 4 quarters and put up points in all 4 quarters. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm saying it's a tall order to ask because we're just now getting Gio Lopez to throw consistently for 200 yards and 2 TDs. And think about it. We got Gio to throw for 202 TDs, I think, in each of the last 2 games. But our running game has been kind of non-existent. Our leading runner in the last game was Davian Goss, and he only had 28 rushing yards.
Yep.
Like,
and tell you the truth, Gio's actually thrown for 200 yards in the past 3 games.
My apologies, Gio. Don't want to shortchange you. My apologies.
The upside is he's thrown for no interceptions in the last 2. So the last 3-game sprint, he's thrown 2 interceptions in the last 3 games total. It's been sacked 5 times.
But do you get what I'm saying? When it's like
which overall is an improvement, in my opinion, compared to the first 3 games.
Oh, for sure, it's an improvement. But you get what I'm saying as to this offense showing up for all 4, probably not going to happen. Now,
I was saying.
Now, can they? Is it possible? Anything's possible.
Absolutely.
Y'all know that. Anything's possible. Because the fact that Carolina can still make a bowl game is possible.
Possibility is still out.
I'm not going to sit there and say they won't. But
Like
if you
two
were
wins will put us in bowl eligibility.
exactly, but I just think if I can get 3 quarters out of them, I think that's a blowout win. If I can get that offense to show up for 3 quarters, I'm not even asking you all 4. Give me 3 quarters, and this defense continue to do what it does. Carolina can actually blow out some people, and it's not even going to be a close win. It's going to be a blowout win.
Because even then, what you got from last week, that was letting off the gas. Honestly, in my opinion, that was defense that let up a little bit. They got a little lackadaisical. Stanford took advantage of it and got it within 5 points. Because at the end of the day, had that defense been playing the way that it'd been playing the whole game, even up to that last touchdown that they threw, Stanford would have had 10 points, would have had 6 points by the end of the game. It wouldn't have been even close. It would have been nowhere close. But
yeah,
they would have been they were completely stifled. They were shut down for 99% of that game by this defense, which once we will definitely have to say is literally the power. We said this beginning of the year. We said at the beginning of the year this defense was going to be the highlight of this team.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We said it before the season started that this defense was going to be the shining point of this North Carolina Tar Heels team, and they have definitely proven it. In most games where they even when they look bad, they're still the bright side of the team, even during a bad game.
On their worst day, they're the bright side. And honestly, oh snap! Wait a minute. Are we counting the Halloween game as a November win or October win?
I mean, I'd say October since it's in October.
All right. Carolina. Yeah, we remember one of the I just had for some reason I just went back and looked at the over unders from the beginning of the season, and one of our over unders was 2.5 wins in November. We both said the over with 3, and so I was about to count the Syracuse one as a November win and be like, well, they played late into the night. It could be November.
I mean, technically
speaking,
is it? Because like I said, we didn't even look at it this way. Because looking at this team right now, one, we have one player with 10 sacks. I think 6 of which he's gotten over the last 3 weeks. Because if you want to because we can go and do a quick little comparison to Wake Forest right quick. Wake Forest leading sacker has 4.5 sacks compared to Abu Jaday's 10.
Leading sacker is crazy.
Yeah, leading sacker. They're leading pass rusher.
The leading sack leader, you could say sack leader, pass rusher, leading sacker is
leading
crazy.
Sacker, leading quarterback destroyer, leading menace.
That's funny.
And what's wild to me though? Well, here's the wildest part to me. Their leading tackler though is a defensive back with 77 tackles. Not a linebacker, not a defensive end. It's a defensive back.
They sent that man on a lot of DB blitzes, or that pass defense is just that bad to where he's always having to cover somebody, or they might be forcing a lot of stuff. Is he a safety or is he a corner?
I'm thinking he's a safety, but Nick Anderson, senior for Wake Forest, actually had 122 tackles last season.
I'm asking, does he play? If he plays safety, it makes sense if they have him playing that strong safety coming downhill a lot. But if he's a corner,
unless they put him at like a hybrid nickel? Safety.
But that's what I'm saying. You basically just put him at the strong safety and you blitz and you can have him come downhill. You have him come from that third. You have him come from the third level.
He's a deep safety.
Yeah, you have him come from the third level down to the second level with the linebackers a lot. Or he just automatically can read runs that well and is always coming downhill on his own.
Or this D line, then again, they also run a 3-4 from the looks of it too.
I will tell you.
So if
I will
Wake
tell you
Forest runs a straight up 3-4.
from experience with Carolina, safeties, your strong safety is going to get a lot of work in a 3-4.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
Like I
that's
said,
how
I was looking at
that's
it
how
again. I'm
Merritt,
like, they run
that's how
straight out. They
Mora
run
gets
a
for
straight
us.
up 3-4.
For the Panthers, that's how Mora gets for us because he be getting a lot of tackles and a lot of work.
Yeah, because the next closest person is another DB that is 19 tackles behind him at 58 tackles. After that, it's a linebacker at 52.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. It sounds to me like they pass defense is trash.
Let's see here.
But what do I know? Y'all know the deal. What do I know? I'm just here.
I'm saying they defense themselves has caused 4 turnovers.
I'm just here.
19 sacks total.
But shoot.
Forced 9 fumbles. They recovered all of them.